So the panic around Aquaman and it indeed continues, to the point that Aquaman has been pushed back 9 months now. Even the media is like, what the heck is going on? 9 months? We're talking Christmas Day, 2023. That is 1.5 years past the trial date. Why? Because they can't have this movie fail, and they know it will fail if they release it. I mean, this is bad enough that the CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery himself, David Zaslav, is saying that we're going to have to hit a reset button for DC. Not just Aquaman, DC itself. Why? Because the damage is real. The panic, like I said, is real, and they know that they have a real problem on their hands, and they just don't know how to fix it. I mean, things are so bad regarding this movie right now that Warner Brothers won't officially discuss or hype it anymore, and you can see that on social media. Here, for example, is the Aquaman page, and typically this would be something you would hype on. If you look here, though, the last post is on February the 11th. February the 11th, the Aquaman movie doesn't hype its own movie. Oh no, it hypes the Batman movie, and if you go back, the last time they actually hyped anything regarding Aquaman, DC Fandom, October 2021. That's because every single time this movie is discussed, it ends up trending, but for all the wrong reasons. You'll notice here, for example, under trending on Twitter, you have Mira trending, you have Boycott Aquaman trending as well. Yeah, even James Wan can't seem to salvage these talking points, and he's trying. He's doing his damage control. Remember, too, he is one of 2 people credited with keeping on the problem for the movie and with Warner Brothers anyway in I'm sure the panic there is real as well. You and I, we are going to talk about all of this today, too. Crazy times, huh? Crazy times indeed. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. And if you want to really understand the panic you're seeing with Warner Brothers, with Aquaman, with the stuff going on with JD and on, all you have to do is look at the numbers with Warner Brothers, because they are an absolute mess. Remember, Warner Brothers, after what they did to JD, they needed a bailout. I mean, 2 years, they got hammered for their decisions. They merged with Discovery the first day of the JD versus trial. I don't know what brain trust thought that was a good idea, by the way, but it wasn't. It was a terrible idea, and you can see it in their stock numbers. Look, they had, $31 is a high right here. Right now, they're trading a little over $13. I mean, you're talking over 60% of their value is gone, and this company is losing over $1 billion a month, to the point that they've lost in Q2 alone $3.5 billion. Now, Warner Brothers, they are all but admitting that she is a big part of this problem, and they don't want to spend the money trying to hype up something that's going to fail. In fact, David Zaslav has all but come out and said, we don't want to spend hundreds of millions of dollars in advertising money we don't have for products that are not going to succeed. That's part of the reason I think that they're pushing back this movie. They're telling you it's going to fail. We're not going to pump in all that money just to see it flop. Plus, when you're pushing things back, especially 9 months, you're not only trying to get away from negative headlines, typically you're talking about reshoots in this. And we've heard that her scenes in this, they have been cut down significantly. Popcorn Planet discussed this at one time, saying down to 2 minutes. So, we know that they're looking at that. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do with this product, because again, they know that it's going to fail, and it's going to fail big time. Now, what's fascinating is that Warner Brothers has left it to people like James Wan to try to spin this. They're not trying to spin it at all. They won't even talk about it. Like I said, you not only see that on social media, but you see it in places like San Diego Comic-Con. Typically, they would debut a movie like Aquaman 2. They would spend hours talking about their 2023 lineup. Guess what? They didn't talk about Aquaman at all. They didn't bring out any new toys. They didn't try to do any tie-ins whatsoever. They simply pretended that the movie didn't exist. Now you have James Wan going out trying to spin this in a positive way. He's saying, I'm a bit superstitious about release dates. We're going to release this Christmas Day 2023. I'm happy about that too. Why? Because that's what we did with the last movie. We're just trying to make things like the last one. We're setting the stage and we're trying to do things right by you. See, he's talking about this picture here. He says here, this is a small glimpse of some artwork into the big epic world building we're created. I need the time to do it right. So he's saying, the delay, it's not part of us losing money. It's not part of what happened with JD. Ignore AH. By the way, remember, he's one of the people credited with keeping AH around. Yeah, if this blows up, it's going to do real damage to the man. And you can see, his hype, it's not helping out that much anymore. If you look at this post here, 29,500 likes on it. Compare that with other posts tied around the same subject. When they talked about the helmet, for example, bam, 73,100 likes on that. When you roll back to here, when they're talking about outfits, it's even bigger, 91,800 likes. When he was debuting his discussion, look, we're actually filming, 89,600 likes here. Him talking about it at the beginning, hyping it, comparing both, 102,000. Yeah, they're falling off and hard. Now, what's interesting is that panic, I'm hearing it's causing a lot of moves behind the scenes, too. That's why you see people coming out that are recognizable, people like Jason Momoa, James Wan, to do their damage control because the panic, it is indeed legit. This move here, pushing back 9 months, it isn't just about trying to make you forget what happened with the trial because they know, they know you're not going to forget. They're just trying to buy themselves breathing and reaction room. What are they going to do next? They know what they need to do, too, because every single time you look this stuff up on social media, every time it's mentioned, you have something trend. And well, the trending right now, if you look up Mira, you have JD brought up again and again. You have a lack of chemistry coming up. Why didn't you get Emilia Clarke? You had the chance. You didn't even want her and so on. Yeah, they know, and this is a big problem. But anyway, let me know what you think about this stuff. And as always, I appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff work. Thank you. I can't say that enough. I want to know what you think about this too, because I will not endorse anyone seeing it. Even if they flush her out, I don't care. But let me know. Also, you want to help out the channel? Links are in the description. We could always use your help with stuff too, but you being here, that is the biggest help of all. So thank you sincerely. I mean that. Thank you. I appreciate you. And until next time, we will see ya.